Hey there, what's up? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about as a musician myself. Today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request for Vincent. This is .hack GU, and the song is called She. Never heard of this game. Actually, no, I lied. I have heard of this game, but I never played it. I feel like I've seen that title throughout my life because it's so unique. It looks like a URL. I just heard a song from this game right before this video. You can check that out. And I wanted to hear this one before I made like a full-on comment. This is a different game, I think. So, I don't know. But this game looks very confusing. I don't know if it's an RPG or not, but at least the artwork's cool. Anyways, kind of another short one. This is She from .hack GU. Okay, I noticed a little similarity. Whoa. Orchestral with electronic zaps. And the organ? And vocals. Those cymbals going kind of crazy. Whoa. I can see the project file now for the song, and it's just like stacks. Bells, cymbals, percussion, organ, synthesizer, vocals. Orchestra. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know what language that's in. Sounds like electronic goth. Is there a name for that genre? It's not industrial, is it? Ugh. Ooh. Creepy. Okay, that one was way more, I don't even know the adjective here, but that was something. That was She from .hack. Okay. So, from what I'm noticing of the two combined, two different games, by the way, two different games, two different songs completely, I'm noticing that it's very experimental. And I'll even go as far as to say that both composers, or it's one composer for the songs I heard, because that level of experimentation and crazy mix of stuff can be from the same brain. So, this whole game seems to be very just out there. The music, the art, the game, maybe the name, of course. Everything just seems kind of chaotic and just a little bizarre. Because at first we started with these like tubular bells, this kind of like gothic sound, kind of Castlevania sounding, and then it went into like full-blown like electronic with classical combined, which you don't hear too often. All over the place, very experimental, like I said. Kind of gothic as well. It sounded like I was in some kind of like cybernetic church. That's the only way I can describe it. Yeah, no, this is bizarre. This is one of the more bizarre requests I've gotten, in not a bad way. Bizarre is good. Weird is good. What is normal? You know what I mean? What? Just subjective. What are rules? I'm trying to think. I wonder if this is the character in question. If this is she, or if she. God, even the song title is so elusive. She. Who is she? Main boss, main character. I think the idea of this game as a whole is to make you question stuff. I don't even know what the box art looks like. It could be this right here, but I would even go as far as to say that the box art even goes as far as to like make you say like what the hell, and then I feel like I don't know. I'm doing nothing but assumptions here. I don't know if this game came from something, if it came from anime, if it came from another media, or if it just appeared. And if it did just appear, then I feel like this game grabbed your attention by standing out so hard. People taking chances on it, like, oh, what the hell is this? Type of thing. That's the feeling I get from it. Obviously, I could be way off. This could be very well established and I'm living under a rock. But I just remember being like in maybe middle school or something, and I never heard of Dot Hack before, and then I never heard of Dot Hack after. So it lived like in a specific time period for me. So it kind of came and went. That's why I ask if it came from something or if it just kind of appeared and then disappeared into the wind. It's a very mysterious title, and it just has all these questions that are attached to it by me, and that's all I can really say. It's really cool music. It's really cool experimental music, but I'll say this though, just because it's cool doesn't mean like I would listen to it every day. This is not a fault. This is just one of those songs that is cool in like a novelty form, because if you hear it every day, you know, for the most part, like our human ears like to groove and hear like a time signature that we can kind of like adapt to. This is more like you show someone and they're just like, oh yeah, that's interesting. What is that? That's cool. But you know, you can't just like listen to it all day. If you can, let me know. I'm not gonna say you're weird or anything. I'm just curious, like, can you actually listen to this kind of stuff consistently throughout the day? To me, it's a little jarring. But that's where I think it fits so well into a video game perspective. Maybe even a movie. Like it's more of like a mood type of thing, and where you're at context, obviously. But as far as a setting, I didn't get anything. Just, well, I mean, if you want to count a gothic, what did I say? Cybernetic church? Then yeah, I don't really get anything from it. I just felt like I felt more of a mood, and it was more like confusion and disarray. Didn't want to be here type of thing. But it's interesting. Now I'm actually curious if it does have to do with like a computer or like the internet, because the whole thing looks like a file extension, which reminds me of R-Tonelico. Everything from R-Tonelico looks like a freaking file type, and then this is just .hack / GU, you know. So, but I'm not seeing anything else that would. Oh, it just says also Rebirth soundtrack. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to decipher that. Very unique soundtrack, stands out, but nothing melody-wise stuck out. It was all just like kind of a bunch of noises. But there are no rules, so that works, you know. But if you ask me to remember the song later, I will say no, because it just sounded like just a bunch of noise together in a cool way. And I'm pretty sure this song really shines in the game. Outside of the game, maybe not so much, but that's my opinion. Still cool though, just my opinion. I wouldn't listen to that. Like, I wouldn't listen to a whole CD of that back to back. I'd feel like I'm going insane or something, which may be the whole point. Either way, thank you so much to Vincent for the request. If you want to do the same thing, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are cool. There is a weight on that, by the way. It's a pretty gigantic weight. I have a gigantic waitlist. If you do not want to be a part of that waitlist, there's a platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the top, and it is a limited slot First come, first serve. A big shout out to Justin, Kevin, Thomas, Moon Knight, Jester, your average metalhead for supporting that. Thanks to you for watching, and let me know if you played this game and what you think about it. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, until the next time .hack appears, I still have a couple more down the line, so we'll see. Have a nice night.